I was impressed with Taylor's videos, I guess you'd call it, and I knew that I needed to do a great job to get great results. I kind of danced with between the commitment, because it was expensive and was expensive for time, and the importance of getting great results. So I weighed that and I made an executive decision to jump in, and I'm glad I did. I'm a little bit of I like to say grown-up dinosaur because I'm not the O word yet. However, it was tough for me because there was a lot of tech stuff that wasn't my core experience. And I felt sometimes even like waterboarded. So it was like, trying to swallow this stuff as fast as I could. But there was great accountability. It was almost like a challenge. And I admired that. There was people checking in on me and, accountability things. So it was great. It was a massive learning curve. Couldn't imagine going into it without this training. And my challenge was to cram 12 years of passionate research into 12 minutes. And for somebody that's verbose, big job. But I did it. And it came off very well, and LEADR's doing a great job of delivering on their promise. I mean, this thing is over 42,000 views so far in its first month of release, which is extraordinary. A lot to do with the sculpting and tailoring and polishing, and I did 11 final drafts after 11 drafts. So it was a lot of polishing right up to and even driving up to the city that I delivered it in. So very proud it delivered what it's doing. I feel very fortunate that I have been part of this, because otherwise I wouldn't be receiving these results. And I met some really great people, both co-speakers and staff. So I'm grateful. Thank you. What I've been doing for 12 years is to try to teach North America to stop using up 85% of available drinking water. You can see I get passionate about it, wasting half of it and fighting over it running out. So it's been a tough journey. If you do see the talk, you'll understand. It's teaching us to use water twice. What right have we to flush our toilets with better than bottled water? It's a vital message that I've been struggling with for 12 years. And I think these 12 minutes are doing it. Since even before I knew the talk was live, I was getting people saying, "Hey, I saw your talk, you nailed it." I'm thinking, no, it's coming out in April. This was in December. Since received an email saying, congratulations, you're in the finals for a docuseries for entrepreneurs. And that please send these 3 video answers in for these questions. And now I'm part of a docuseries on entrepreneurs, which is pretty cool. I didn't apply for it. I came out of the ether as a finalist, and I'm now one of the chosen featured, I don't like the word actors, but participants in a docuseries. In addition, and a few days later, also before I knew the talk came out, but post-launch, I received a email from the South Florida Water Management District, which is the largest water managing organization in the state, inviting me to join in a program with the US EPA and NOAA, National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, I believe it's called, 2 Harvard masters, and to do a pilot rollout in a city that they'd chosen up near Orlando. I'm pretty sure that before my talk, they had a very different opinion of me. So I'm glad that they're taking me seriously, and that my message is now something that's very complex, condensed into 12 minutes, and that's something that people can manage. So I'm grateful for that. One of my coaches, and unfortunately wasn't from LEADR, but my coaches in the past, Les Brown, says, "Jump and grow your wings on the way down." So I jumped, and I'm glad that I did. Thank you.